See, sleep is not a requirement in one's life. What the body requires is rest. Sleep is just one form of rest. Lot of people are beginning to think, in Tamil Nadu if somebody says, rest pannikaranga, means they're sleeping. Need not be, you can sit and rest, isn't it? Yes? You can stand and also rest. You're running, if you stand, doesn't it feel like rest? You're standing, if you sit down, doesn't it feel like rest? There are many ways of resting. The most important thing is, rest means you're changing the energy equation where consumption is lowered, production is going on at the same pace. So after a period of time, you feel rejuvenated because consumption has been lowered. Essentially, you're managing the energy equation. If you're in activity, the consumption is more. Whatever you're producing, it's not enough. After some time, you feel exhausted because the consumption has been heavy. If you lower the consumption and increase the production, after some time you feel energized. Suppose you're running, if you run a mile, after that you can't take another step, let's say. Oh, many of you have been running for Isha marathons, Isha Vidya marathons. After 42 kilometers, all right. Whenever. After a mile or two, you can't take another step. Don't eat anything, don't drink anything, just sit down for 10 minutes. Again you find rejuvenated, isn't it? All you have done is lower the consumption, production is still at the same level. So now there are ways to lower the consumption and increase the productivity also. So if you come to a certain state of ease, when I say ease, it's not something that most people will ever understand because most people are not at ease. If you're at total ease, if the system is at total ease, everything is at ease, it is well rested, always it is rested. Because it's so rested throughout the day, if you sleep in the afternoon, do you see you can't sleep much in the night? Yes? Oh, you already experimenting? If you sleep in the afternoon, you can't sleep much in the night unless you're sick or you're very tired because of something. Because it's well rested in the day, it can't sleep in the night. So you don't have to necessarily sleep. If you sit here also, if your body is resting, you will see your sleep quota will naturally shrink. How to increase the quality of sleep? Don't try to increase the quality of sleep. The ideal way to live is, there is no sleep in my life. But that's not possible right now, still body has some inertia. So it sleeps minimum. Rest of the time, it is at ease. If you keep this at ease, then sleep does not occur to the body unless it comes to a certain point of exhaustion. So body is never ever asking for sleep, but it is definitely asking for rest. If you do not know how to sit here in a restful manner, it will try to rest like this. If you can sit here totally at ease, it'll sit here for hours without falling asleep. Otherwise, this is the only way it knows how to rest. So do not try to increase the quality of sleep, there's no such thing. Just learn to keep your body restful and at ease consciously. If you sit here now, one simple thing you can do is you sit down, you come and sit down here, just move your attention from the top of your head down to your toes and see if everything is loose and easy and relaxed and at ease. Are you sitting like this? Just sit, just bring this to ease as much as you can. Not everything is in your conscious level. As much as you can consciously, bring it to ease. You will see suddenly if you are the kind who will fall asleep at 10 o'clock, if you simply 1 hour you sit here at ease, you will see your sleep will get postponed by half an hour. You won't feel sleepy at 10. Naturally you're awake. So instead of trying to increase the sleep quality, now you increase the quality of life. If you increase the quality of life, when I say increasing the quality of life, nothing in your life, whatever you may be doing, from simple breathing to any complex activity that you do in your life, the quality of that will not improve if you cannot do it with ease. Is that so? Only when you can do something with total ease. Let's say you're riding a bicycle. If you're riding like this, you can't say you're enjoying your cycling. If you can ride it with ease, with so much ease that even if you take off your hands, it'll go only straight, the way you want it to go, you're at ease. Because that you're at ease, the quality of your cycling has improved, isn't it? So these two things are connected. So if you enhance the quality of your life, naturally sleep quota will go down. If the quality of your life goes bad, you can't do anything with ease, then also you cannot sleep. But stressfully you cannot sleep. Not because you're well rested you cannot sleep because you're stressed out. If you do this, you will not live long. If your body does not get enough rest, it will die, it will break, something will go. If you are not at ease, that means you are in dis-ease. You're heading there. You are in dis-ease means you're in a certain state of ill health. But if we say you're diseased, that means you're dead. So don't stay into the direction of disease, move into the direction of ease. If you become totally ease, sleep quota will come down. Quality of sleep will be good because quality of life is good. You want to increase only the quality of your sleep, life does not work like that. If you wake up well in the morning, you will also sleep well in the night. There's a whole lot of systems to give this to people. In the Eastern cultures, in India particularly, all the systems are built into one's life. Of course, they're throwing it away because they all became modern. Modern means to be distressed, constantly in tension, agitated, worked up about everything, that means you're really modern. Otherwise, traditionally, all these things were built in. From morning when you wake up till you go to sleep, what you should do, how you should handle yourself, all these things were fixed. Till the beginning of this generation, everybody was aware, suddenly they all became English educated and they become modern and tense. Otherwise, this was called achara vichara, what to do, what not to do. Everything is built from morning to night, all aspects of life, how to do it. If you do it like that, so that you can do everything with ease, as much ease as possible. So those who are not able to dedicate their life to yoga and spiritual process, for them it was built into natural culture. At least this much ease you know, so that you wake up happily and go to sleep and sleep well. Even today, this is the thing that they will say in India. If people say, what's happened, this happened, that happened in my life, they say, that's okay, but in my life, if I lie down, I sleep well. He might have made so much money, it's okay, but I sleep well. You hear this? People say this part of the cultural expression. I sleep well means I'm living well. Only because I live well, I can sleep well. If I'm not living well, I cannot sleep well. So do not try to improve the quality of your sleep, improve the quality of your life, then you will naturally sleep well also. Insomnia may be occurring for various reasons. There are some people who are sleeping well, but they don't know that they're sleeping well. There's some people who are not able to sleep well because maybe their body needs a certain amount of rest and they believe it needs more. So they're just working themselves up. I've met so many people who are quite okay, but they think they're not sleeping enough because doctor's prescription of 8 hours, they're not sleeping. They're sleeping only 4 hours. They're well, it's okay. If you're well, you're not sleep deprived and you're sleeping 3-4 hours a day, it's perfectly fine. That's a good condition to be in. Or there are people who are unable to sleep because of their psychological situations. There are certain people who are not able to sleep because of their cellular or genetic situation. Only if you are like that, it's a hard thing to fix, which you are not, okay? You are not genetically in that state or in a cellular way, your body cells will not allow you to sleep for some reason. There are many reasons as to why. So, if you're not able to sleep, I think you should join our garden department. Entire day, 10 hours a day you work outside. You'll fall asleep very. If that doesn't work, the simpler way is, if you get initiated into Shunya meditation, the Shambhavi should do it. For most people, Shambhavi does this. If it did not work for you, if you're initiated into Shunya meditation, you will see it'll correct the sleep disorder if there is a sleep disorder. You're looking quite fine and happy, and if you're happy not sleeping, it's great. Yes, because sleep is death. Every day people are dying for 6 hours or 8 hours or 4 hours. What's your choice? Less death or more death per day? Less death is good, isn't it? Only if it's causing health problems, you're distressed, then… So if you're going like this at work time, that your machine is not smooth, sleep is a kind of lubrication too for the system. Not enough sleep means everything becomes frictious within you. So if such frictious situations are happening, there are things to do. One thing is this Chandrakund here, stay there 15-20 minutes every day, you will see the body will cool down. It'll be well lubricated and you will see the frictious nature of your mind and body will go. If that is gone, how long you sleep is not an issue, not at all. Not every human being needs to sleep for the same period of time, it's a very wrong notion. Different people need different levels of sleep. And one aspect of yoga or one focus of yoga is to how to reduce sleep. Because sleep is skipping life, isn't it? People say, I enjoy sleep. Nobody can enjoy sleep. You enjoy the restfulness that sleep gives you. There is no way to enjoy life because in sleep both you and the world are obliterated, that is if you're really sleeping. So early morning, 5:30, you're pretending to sleep, that may be joy, that may be a pleasure, I understand that. When the bell is ringing, you are just pretending to sleep, that's a pleasure, I cannot deny that. But when you're really sleeping, you don't know what it is, you're not even there. So you cannot enjoy sleep. But the result of sleep is something we enjoy. What sleep does to us in terms of relaxation, in terms of restfulness, in terms of regeneration of the system, that we enjoy. So if your regeneration is really good, it may so happen the volume of sleep that you need will come down dramatically. There is one aspect, I think the other day somebody was asking me about the pineal gland. If the pineal secretions increase, this is generally in India, it's called amrita or the elixir of life. If amrita begins to flow, One thing that will happen is, sleep will go down because sleep is death. If on a certain day it flows too much, you can't sleep at all. This is a normal thing. So for whatever reason you're sleeping or not sleeping enough, if that's the issue, you check in the morning how you are. If you're feeling wonderful and you're active through the day, forget about sleep. If you can go without sleep and you're very well, what's the problem? Well, that won't happen right now, but if it happens, what is the issue, I'm asking? Only if you don't know how to handle life, you want to sleep 12 hours a day, isn't it? It's a way of escaping. If you're intending to sleep long without purpose, in a way it's a suicide. You need the rest and you sleep, that's fine. Body needs rest. So, either garden department or shunya meditation, one of these things will find solution for you.